And can we expect any lineup changes tonight?
Yeah, actually a few. Carrera's back, flared up again, so he's out. Brodziak's out with injury. So those two guys are out, and on the back end, we'll take it into the game day. We have one defenseman that's banged up right now. We'll see how that goes. And if he's unable to go, then Gravel will go in. And we're going to stay with Koskinen and take it from there.
How important is just staying on track and winning these last 3 games? I know Ryan Nugent-Hopkins said that it's all for morale going into the summer despite not in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I think, we played hard yesterday, and so that's what you want to see. We didn't win yesterday, but we were right there. We played really hard and really competed at a high level, and that's what you want to keep going. And I think the players are right. You want to keep playing for each other, and then when the season's over, it's over. But it's, we had a lull of one game. The air went out of the bag. The loss against Dallas really took the air out of everything for us. And we didn't have a response against Anaheim, but we got it back last night, and we want to see it again tonight. This is going to be a team that's hungry and desperate and feeling it, and we got to play our best game if we want to be competitive.
Connor was naturally pretty frustrated at the thought of missing the playoffs, or the fact that you guys have missed the playoffs, and for him 3 or 4 years for a superstar player. What do you make of either his comments or the situation?
He's not a superstar player. I mean, he's a good teammate, and I love it. To me, if you're frustrated and it usually gets replaced sometime during the summer by determination. So when you put as much into the season as a lot of these players put in, and you don't have success, you would hope that they'd be frustrated and angry and disappointed and whatever other emotion you want to go there. It's a very emotional game, and he, like a lot of other players, have poured a lot into this year. We've had a lot of guys have career years, and they're really disappointed. They wanted to keep playing, and then to do what we've done for the last month, we've chased it hard, really hard, and then to have it kind of just end like it ended, it's really disappointing for everybody. So you're going to get that emotion, and you're going to get it from players, you're going to get it from coaches, you're going to get it from management. It's because you pour so much into it.
You've been asked for comparables with him a lot, but in terms of the skating and whatnot, but in terms of desire, is there somebody that you've noticed in your career that you've had that kind of matches his?
Well, he's a lot like Mike was, Modano was. He's one step away from freedom every shift, and as an opposition, he makes you nervous. I see players laughing at each other on the opposition because they've gotten burned or they've just about got burned, and he needs half a step and he's gone, and if you're even with him, he's gone, and so he's kind of the weapon that we have that is explosive, that puts everybody on their heels and makes people nervous. But he also needs people to go with him, and so we need to see who we can add to the mix to help him get his room and space, because he's getting covered over pretty hard. It changes on the road. I'm able to get the matchups at home, and I'm able to get him out on icings, and I'm able to exploit some advantages. But on the road, it's he's got 5 back, just like he did last night. There were 5 guys covering over. There were times they weren't even forechecking when he was on the ice. They were just hanging around and waiting for him to come to him.
I think that's the top priority in the offseason, to get somebody that, I obviously Leon's played with him, but get somebody else to play with Connor.
I think the top priority is to get better, and everybody's going to be committed on it organization-wise, and I think that's the priority. And there's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of indecision going on. There's a lot of changes that are going to be made, but they're going to be good changes, and they're going to be changes that do nothing but help the organization. And I think everybody knows that there's another big step out there that has to be made if you expect to be a playoff team, and I'm sure, knowing with Bob's leadership and stuff like that, that everybody will be committed in that one direction.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.